Hey guys, welcome to the channel. It's Hamza, and just like every day, I'm gonna give you guys an update on my portfolio. But before I do, I have the CNBC page open, and as you guys can clearly see, we did close in the red. It was an absolute bloodbath. I mean, like guys, how long are we going to continue to buy the dip? The market fell once. We did end up buying a little bit in that dip, as you guys remember. The market fell again. We ended up buying a little more. Now, this is like the fourth time that we've had a dip in the past 2 weeks, and at this point, people are running out of cash to buy stuff in the dip. So we are just going to continue to buy this dip. Is this even a dip, or are we heading towards a correction? I think at this point, we need to realize that we've had 2 weeks of just bad luck. And I think I've actually wiped out all my gains for 2021 at this point. It is February 25th, and I officially think I may have wiped out my entire gains for this year. So I think we are very close to break even for the year of 2021. And our goal is to get to $1 million. So this is going to be very interesting to see how this plays out moving forward. That being said, I think we are at a true bottom right now. So we have to wait for this week to end. And like I told you guys, we are going to exit. We do have a little bit of cash in this portfolio. So we are holding on to a little bit of cash. And I do plan on adding a little more cash in this portfolio, like I have been telling you guys in my past videos. And once I do that, hopefully, I'm only going to transfer that cash when I really see the volume kick in and I feel like we are heading towards a green market. We're going to buy some calls, and those calls are going to pay us huge dividends. I do expect this portfolio to grow really quickly once I deposit those extra funds. But until then, let me show you guys what we're sitting at as of today. Wow, it actually hurts me to look at this number. So as of today, we are at $131,000. Let's see how we started the day and how we ended. So we did start the day at $146,000. I feel like that may not be an accurate representation of where we started, because I feel like we did start a little lower than that, somewhere close to maybe, oh, okay, that's why this is all pre-market. Okay, so we did actually start the day right here at 9:30 a.m. at $142,000, a little more accurate. And then from $142,000, we went down all the way to $131,000. And as you guys can see, I'm losing 10% in one day, which is $15,000. Wow, $15,000 is a huge portion of this portfolio. So we just took a huge step back, and we have that much now more that we have to regain over a very short period of time in order to get to our $1 million goal by the end of 2021. Now, with that being said, we did make some money moves, which I am going to cover in just a second. But before that, I'm going to go over our options. And what can I say? Clove, I am in the red. Apple, I am in the red. This is by far my biggest loss in Apple. So just yesterday, I was losing $5,000, and we were heading towards a recovery, or what seemed like we were going towards a recovery. But then we had all the GME and AMC stuff happen. And I think that is what kind of caused a little bit of volatility in today's trading day. Hugest loss I've ever seen in Fubo. GM, biggest loss by far. NEO, also biggest loss by far. PLTR, also a huge loss. Not the biggest one I've seen by far, but a huge loss nonetheless. ExxonMobil, you guys will notice I am only up $130. Yesterday, I was up roughly around $1,000 or like $1,500 or whatever it was, and I want to show you guys what I did. As the market took a dip, I actually sold off my ExxonMobil calls, and as you guys can see, I have a sell, and I sold off those contracts at $3.75 a contract, and then I did end up repurchasing those at $3.60. So I literally got a discount on the contract just because the market did drop. Now, the Exxon is something that I do plan on holding long term, but I decided to take the profit while I could, and I got a discount. So I got a profit on the calls that I bought, and I also got a discount. So how cool is that? That I was able to take a profit and jump back in for a discount at a later time just because of the way the charts were trending. So not much to see on the options. Let's get into the stocks. Snow, biggest loss I have ever seen in Snow in this portfolio. Oh my God, that is just scary. Is there anything left in the green in my portfolio? Since this portfolio is so new and all these acquisitions are fairly recent, you are going to see a lot of red in my portfolio just because of the age of all these purchases. It hasn't been over 60 days I bought any of these stocks. So because of that, you are going to see a lot of red. It's going to hurt a lot today, but we are in this together and we are all going to be okay as long as we don't need to sell our stocks. Jumia in the green. We have something in the green at least that we are very happy about. BNGO in the red. If BNGO continues at this course, I am going to buy more BNGO either tomorrow or sometime next week. ACB and Piton in the red. We're waiting for these to break even, hopefully, so we can sell them and get out of these stocks in this portfolio. Excel Fleet, biggest loss by far. This has been the bane of this portfolio, and as you guys know, I am starting to lose a little bit of hope in Excel Fleet, so I am going to have to find something that is hedging against Excel Fleet in the portfolio so that I can make up for the losses, and I may actually exit Excel Fleet at a loss. Just kidding, I'm never going to exit at a loss. So we will hold Excel Fleet for as long as we can until it breaks even if I have to hold it for a couple of years, as this is a long-term portfolio. Actually, now that I think about it, I could probably add some more dollars into Excel Fleet, cost average my way down, and then exit at a much lower price. That may be something that I may consider. I'm going to have to do some more research on that, and I will get back to you. And of course, for the members, I will tell you guys if that is the plan that I have. And then DM, oh my God, huge loss. I have 500 shares. Now, as you all know, I did cost average my way down into an NDM, but it just keeps on going down. So I don't know how far I'm going to chase it. Open Door Technologies in the green. It was a $3,000 profit for me at the top, currently sitting at $600 of gains. What this has taught me is that you should realize your profit when you think they are at their peak. Luckily, I did realize my profits in CCIB when it was at the peak. So I did realize some profits. I just thought that Open Door had a little more room to run at the time, which unfortunately it did not because of the market situation. MLND and NAK in the red, nothing really to look at here. Clove, oh my God, a huge loss in Clove, and I have 500 shares. CHEK at a loss, ISR at a loss, SRPT at a loss, TMDI at a loss. Nokia, I actually thought Nokia was going to have a run up to where it was going to hit $5. Unfortunately, it did not, and I was unable to exit Nokia. So I did think that we are going to see a little bit of hype across AMC, BlackBerry, BBBY, Nokia, and all the other meme stocks that had the run up the last time, that got short squeezed the last time. Unfortunately, Nokia missed that party, which is okay. We still believe in them. The 5G technology is great. I just thought that I would be able to sell it at a high and then get back into Nokia at a low. But we couldn't do that, which is completely fine. PCTI in the red, TRIT in the red, Lightbridge actually back in the red. So Lightbridge has been fluctuating. It fought the market the first couple of dips, but then it had to eventually give in because we were holding strong. Actually, we were in the green for the first couple of days. I think it was like the first 2 trading days of the dip, and eventually even Lightbridge gave up. VGAC has completely given up. I feel like this stock has found its floor finally. Now, you guys do realize that this is a SPAC, which means that VGAC does have residual value. And I think it's actually sitting very close to its residual value right now, which means very limited downside for anybody who wants to invest. Yeah, so it's sitting at 10.95. So basically, you have very, very limited downside. So because it is a SPAC, it does sit at $10. It is almost at the price where it's at its residual value. So extremely low downside. This is actually very good news for me because I do plan on buying more VGAC. So I am going to be cost averaging my way down, hopefully closer to the $10 range, so that if it ever picks up very soon, I can exit out of VGAC quickly. Sana, long-term play, but took a huge hit today. I am at minus $775. PLTR, oh my God, cannot find the floor. I wonder what PLTR bottomed at. Let's just take a look and see where the bottom for PL. Oh my God, $23. That is ridiculous. Even the analysts were saying that at 25, PLTR is a buy. So right now, PLTR is being sold at a steal. And I think a lot of people are going to jump in. There's going to be a lot of volume, actually. Let's take a look at the volume for the buy side on PLTR. Yeah, and you can clearly see that after the dip, there was a lot of volume on the buy side. So a lot of people buying into PLTR just because it is being sold at such a huge discount. Next up, we have WWR taking a huge loss. Fubu taking a huge, massive loss at this point. GNOC also taking a loss. NGAC also a loss. Pace a loss. EXPI a loss. Time is losing. Time needs more time to recover, it seems like, but that's okay. We will wait and we will be patient and we will all recover together. Polar Energy also at a loss. Tesla, huge loss. Hertz actually not so bad. I mean, it does seem like it lost, but it's not doing that bad. I would actually think that Hertz would do much worse than Tesla, but apparently Tesla is taking a beating. GRWG, a loss, ITRM loss, AGTC loss, GHVI also a loss, and so on and so forth. I'm not even going to go over these because I continue to lose in Robinhood, and it seems like that is just the trend of the past 2 weeks. I literally do think that my break-even point at this point is $127,000. Now, you guys need to remember, I told you guys I'm going to be transparent, and for the year, I do believe with all my gains and everything that I had last year, I do believe that this portfolio began at $127,000 or $124,000. I'm right there. I mean, I have literally gone down from $175,000 all the way to $130,000. That is a massive loss for me in this portfolio. Let's quickly jump into the crypto, and the crypto actually seems to be holding. Doge is only at minus $25, and Bitcoin for me is holding at 48. Bitcoin's going to go up, so that's no problem. Bitcoin is still holding, and I still have a 61% gain on Bitcoin. I'm quickly going to go over Ethereum as well, and Ethereum for me, Ethereum is actually very nice to buy right now, $1,525. My cost average is very close to that. In fact, I'm only up 64% on Ethereum. You know, I think I need to start day trading a little more in these circumstances where I feel like I can sell high and then buy the same stuff a little lower. That's something that I think I should start doing. This portfolio is a little more long-term, and the stocks in it we do hold for a while. My goal is to hold these stocks for 3 years, and some of these stocks are going to 4, 5, 6x in this portfolio, and that is what I believe, which is why I invest in them. Now that we've gone over the portfolio, I want to tell you guys that I did make 2 trades today. The VIX and the UVXY did skyrocket at some point earlier today, and they gave me profit. So I did take those profits. I realized those gains. Every time volatility goes up, both of those shares go up in price, which they did, and I think I realized $300 or $400 in gains on those stocks, which is why, as you guys can see, I have $21,000 of purchasing power, which I am going to go shopping with tomorrow, and I'm going to be buying options. So we are going to leverage this $21,000 and see if we can't make any money in the options market tomorrow. They're going to be quick trades. I'm going to get in, I'm going to get out, because those contracts will be expiring tomorrow. So either I'll be buying contracts for tomorrow or for next week. So we're going to give it a try and day trade our way to $1 million. Well, maybe not to $1 million, but at least until we can recover and see some type of recovery in this portfolio. Now, once again, if you guys haven't already joined the channel, consider becoming a member. I do post daily alerts. I give buy-sell signals on whenever I am buying and selling in real time. I even include the pricing of every buy and sell that I make. And of course, you'd be supporting this YouTube channel and this awesome growing community. Just like that, my name is Hamza, and I'll see you guys next video.